My name is Randy. After the Helene hurricane was that we'd had 2.5 feet of water in the home. From externally, the house looks perfectly fine. You'd think the house had never seen a storm. Inside, it's completely covered and caked in mold. When you go back in later and you start pulling out the things that you want to keep, that's when it hits home that all the stuff you've put in the home, all your pictures, all these furnishings, all these decorations that are now covered in mold are unsalvageable. We had to have a few other people come in, and all of them were, the typical stick-built homes that were going to take, at least a year or more before they could even think about being done with the process. It would cost me as much for the rebuild as it did initially for the home and the property for what they were talking about building the house for, both of them. And I said, yeah, that's not going to work for me. I started working with TPC with their rapid rebuild program to come in and get this all done in less than a third of the time that it would take to do what these other companies were talking about. They can guarantee us the same specs that Florida requires homes to be built at a certain wind speed protection, and they're going to do all that stuff. My insurance was giving me the runaround, and TPC came in and they helped me get the insurance squared away. So I got my check, go into their offices, they would help me, they would show me things, they would walk me through a design of the home. Super simple, super easy, and I really enjoyed that. And the fact that they can do this in a fraction of the time that other builders are talking about doing it and doing it for less, a huge win in that respect too. And I don't know if I would have been able to get this done if I had not had their help. The Rapid Rebuild program is going to give us our home back in a lot faster process than anybody else could offer.